Hello everyone. Let us begin today's period with this thought. Never measure your progress using someone else's ruler. I am reading again. Never measure your progress using someone else's ruler. Students, today we will start with chapter number 9, Agriculture. You all know very well that India is an agricultural country. The most important basic occupation of our country is agriculture. So let us see chapter number 9, Agriculture, page number 52. Geographical explanation. In the picture shown above, we see the standing crops, a plowshare, etc. Farmer, from this it becomes obvious that this is a farmer's house. A farmer keeps hen, sheep, goat and cattle. They are also seen in this picture. He gets milk, eggs, etc. from them. He sells hens, goats to earn money. He does all this for his subsistence, that means living. All these occupations depend on natural factor because once he sow the seed, it takes time for their growth. He need to take utmost care of the crops and then he will harvest. Till the time being, he have to engage in some other activities also for his living. So that's why these other supplementary activities are there. These occupations are supplementary to cultivation of crops. Agriculture has a wide scope. For our basic needs of food and clothing, we make use of plants and animals. Beside the cultivation of different crops, rearing cattle, sheep and goats, maintaining poultry farms, keeping bees, sericulture, horticulture, orchardry, pisciculture, pig farming, emu farming, etc. are included in agriculture. So underline this. All this comes under agriculture only. It's here. From beside till agriculture. Underline it. In agricultural occupation, resources like manpower, animals, implements, etc. are used. Advanced technology is employed. In agriculture, cultivation of crop is considered to be the main and the most important occupation. Cultivation means growing plants, nurturing them and looking after them. Now page number 53. Again geographical explanation. Here in the above picture, we see the changes in agricultural practice. The first picture is showing us the primitive method of agriculture and then so on. We see the changes in agricultural practice. In the past, primitive man had to wander in the forest to sustain himself on the collected forest produce. Later, he learned the art of cultivation and started getting greater production from the land. Through this, he could provide for the whole year's need of food grain. This we have already learned, students, in standard 5, how the primitive man by his observation and experimentation learned to grow food. He also started obtaining a number of products through floriculture, horticulture, rearing animals, pisciculture, etc. All this we will see in detail. What does this mean? Abandoning nomadic life, he undertook different occupation related to agriculture at the same place. Abandoning means leaving. He left the nomadic life, that means moving from one place to another. After once he knew the art of agriculture, he settled at one place. He was no more a nomadic person. Now let us get introduced to the different occupation that come under the scope of agriculture. We use the products of these occupation in our everyday life. These traditional occupation are allied activities in agriculture. That means they are related. related to agriculture. So all these activities which comes under agriculture, let us see in detail. First, animal husbandry. Now in animal husbandry also different kinds of activities or professions are there. Rearing different animals and obtaining various products from them for subsistence is the core of animal husbandry. So for livelihood, rearing different type, that means breeding and taking care, raising the animal for our use. So under this different type of animals are included. Let us see those. First, dairy farming. Cows, oxen, buffaloes, etc. are reared for agricultural related work. Rearing, milching animals and animals which can be employed in farming is also an occupation. Now when we talk about dairy farming, cow, buffalo, ox, so some animals like cows, buffaloes, they are used for milching. That means we get the milk from them. And others like oxen, they are employed in agriculture. That means we use them in the agriculture work for plowing and other activities. It is considered to be the inseparable part of mixed farming. Now mixed farming means crops and livestock, means domestication together. It has been quite commercial in recent times. Commercial means from the point of view of income. Now farming is done from the point of view of income, dairy farming. So the cows and buffaloes are kept not only to get the milk for the family, but so that they can sell the milk and earn their livelihood. That means it is a sort of business. In India, it has started changing recently. Commercial dairy farming is mainly undertaken for meat and milk. Now next is sheep and goat rearing. So this is the picture of dairy farming. Here she is milking the cow, and other picture the man is using the oxen for agricultural work. Sheep and goat rearing. This is also a traditional occupation that is generally carried out in a hilly tract and semi-arid regions with dry climate. Now semi-arid means where there is very lack of water, because for agriculture water is important. Where there is less water, this other occupation is used. Sheep and goats survive on short grass, shrub and acacia. Acacia means babulचं झाड. In the picture I have shown this with yellow flowers and it is having thorns. You can see the thorn pointed. It is one of the famous plant of giraffe. Giraffe eat it. Which grow in remote hilly rural areas away from the urban settlement. In India, it is mainly undertaken for meat. Sheep rearing is carried out to obtain wool. So, goats are used for milk as well as meat, and sheep for the fur to obtain the wool from it. So, sheep and goat rearing is one of the important occupation in India. Next comes poultry. Now poultry, the picture itself tells you, from this you should have guessed. Keeping hens and other fowl is a common practice in all parts of the world. Underline this, keeping hens and the other fowl. Here fowl means bird of the hen family. Now here I have given the picture of fowl. This dotted bird, this is the fowl. It belongs to the family of hens. Today it is carried out as a household occupation and also on commercial business. Household occupation means on a small scale. At home, in small area also poultry is done, or as shown in this picture on a very big scale, which is commercial. For this, scientific methods are employed. In India, this occupation is generally located in the area close to big cities as they provide a ready market for this occupation. So flesh is, that means this non-veg is sell in various markets. So these farms, poultry farms are set up near the cities. In some areas, rabbit, pig and emu rearing is also undertaken. Not only in our country but here throughout the world. This is the bird emu which I have shown in picture. It is somewhat like ostrich. Here this bird is bit smaller than ostrich. So rabbit, pig and emu farming is also done for their flesh, for their fur. Rabbits for their flesh, fur and also they are kept as pets. Next, beekeeping. Now beekeeping, obviously you might be knowing, for the honey. The bee which collects the honey, for that beekeeping is done. This occupation is undertaken to obtain honey and wax. The bee wax, not what we are using as candle, but the bee wax. If you have ever seen the beehives, you might be knowing, once the honey is taken out, the remaining part, the thick portion in which the bees rest, it is called the bee wax. So bee wax is also very important. It is used for making various creams and cosmetic, lip balm, all these things. For cosmetic it is used on large scale. Bee is, in order to collect honey, hover around the plants that bear flowers. Hover means they move around the plants where there are flowers. Now when they need to collect the honey from the flowers, they will hover over it. They will sit from one flower to another flower, which also helps in the process of pollination. And as a result, this is a natural pollination process. So the tree will bear more fruits and more yields will be there. As a result, the trees bear large number of fruits and the crop yield increases because of these bees. Beekeeping is an important occupation with respect to agriculture. So in this picture, both the picture you can see this people, they are showing the honey and the bees, how it is maintained in the boxes. Next is pisciculture.